Alrighty, hey guys, so as you can see by the title, this is my empties video. This is my second time trying to film this because my camera just died, and we're starting over. So anyways, I keep this bin on my vanity. It looks like this. I just kind of put it over in the corner over here, and as I get rid of things, I just throw it over there. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. There's a ton of shit in here, so here we go. First of all, the things that are spilling out, we'll start with this. So this is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara in the shade Black. This is my absolute favorite mascara for my bottom lashes. This is the first one I bought and tried from them. And I did this quite a while ago before I made the cruelty-free switch, but I kind of just left it sitting in my drawer like I do a lot of things before I got around to it. And I love this for my bottom lashes. I think it's more the wand than it is like the mascara formula, so I'm probably gonna keep the wand just because, you know, I can't buy this anymore, which makes me so sad, and it pisses me off, the benefit tests on animals. Like, what the hell? Okay, so just kidding. Next up, I have the Healthy Sexy Hair Reinvent Color Care Shampoo. This was okay. Let me see. Yeah, it smelled okay. I'm not a big fan of these shampoos. I have a ton of them because for a point in time they were carried in the salon I was working at. So I have a ton of them, but I never loved these. As a hairstylist, I don't like that you can get this in Walmart, and it's just, this is one of the most diverted products out there, so I just don't like that as like you know, as my business, as my industry standpoint. And as a consumer, I just don't love the formula of it. There's tons of sulfate-free shampoos out there that suds up, and this is not one of them, and I just don't like that. I need to feel like it's cleaning my hair, or I don't like it. It just doesn't work for me. So next, I have the Coochie Botanical Bliss Conditioning Shave Cream. I used this on my legs. The scent was pretty great. I like this scent a lot. It's like very tropical, which is the stuff that I kind of gravitates towards. This is more like a citrusy tropical, though. I don't know. With all this pure romance shit, like, first of all, I hate these type of companies. Like this, Mary Kay, like all that, like come to my party, like book a party bullshit. Like, I hate that stuff. I have no problem supporting the friends that, you know, do this type of thing, but I hate when you go to those things and it's always like, hey, book a party, book a party. I don't want to have a party. I just want to buy this stuff and like the stuff and then be done with it. I don't want to sell it for you. I don't want to have a party. Rant over, sorry. So anyways, this stuff works really good on my legs. My legs tend to get really burny and itchy after I shave, and this stops that. It's really, really nice. I will repurchase this, but I have some other stuff that I'm using up right now. The only problem is I never know what scent I'm gonna get because they're always limited edition and they're always like done, so I don't know. It will be a surprise. Next up, I have these Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleaning Facial Wipes, Kind to Skin. Bull crap, they are not kind to my skin. I feel like this is like an anti-video. I'm really not this negative, but these just did not work for me. I don't like any Simple wipes I have tried. I do not like. I really do when I try the Simple micellar wipes because I hear so many people really like those, but in general, like any Simple wipe just doesn't work for me. They're not wet enough. As soon as I put them on my face gets burny and red and really sensitive and irritated. Also, these are made by Unilever, so I don't believe that these are going to be cruelty-free anyway, so probably won't be picking up those micellar water ones. So yeah, those are a big no for me. Next up is this grapefruit essential oil. I love grapefruit essential oil. I put it in my little diffuser like during the day, right before I leave for work. So when I come back, my room is nice and like smelling like oranges and just zips me up in the morning. So whoops. I have a bag down here that I'm throwing everything in and I keep missing. Next up, as I'm like dumping other things out, get back in the box, is the Big Sexy Hair Sulfate-Free Volumizing Shampoo. Has all kinds of stuff in it that's supposed to do stuff that it claims that who knows if it does or not. I didn't love this. Same thing with this brand. I just don't tend to like this brand. Anytime I typically buy volumizing shampoo, it's not for any volume because I've got enough hair going on and it's volumizing everywhere. I typically buy these for like clarifying shampoos because the theory behind, quick theory here, the theory behind volumizing shampoo is they strip everything out of your hair so that your hair is more poofy, it is more voluminous because there's literally nothing natural, no natural oils, no product in there, nothing that's weighing it down. So it does volumize, but not kind of the way that they're claiming that it does. So I typically buy volumizing shampoos as like a clarifying thing that I'll use once a week. This one did not do that. If you are someone that's looking for a volumizing shampoo that doesn't strip all that stuff out of your hair, maybe you will like this one, but I don't go towards volumizing shampoo for volume. I go for it to clean my hair. So this one didn't do that for me, but that's not saying that this is a bad shampoo. It just didn't work for me. Next up, I have the Misha Signature Real Complete BB Cream. This is not empty, but this has been in my vanity for probably like 2 years, and it's time for it to go. This was one of my holy grail foundations for a very, very long time. Next up, let's see, there's quite a few mascaras right here on top. Let's see if we can get through these quicker. The Lorac Pro Mascara, it never really had a fighting chance. I hated it right out of the gate. I probably only used this one a couple times. I don't like these big, fat, like, fibrous ones. They don't do anything for me. When I apply a mascara, like, I want to feel that tension on my lashes and really get in there good and kind of separate and lengthen and volumize all at the same time. These ones just feel like I'm putting a feather on my lashes. Let's see. Hypnose Drama from Lancome. Pretty much the same thing. It's that fibrous mascara one, and it just doesn't grip the lashes like I like it to, so didn't really like that one either. Same thing again for the Stila Huge one. It's huge already. It's a huge freaking wand. And same thing, it's got that fiber. I just feel like I can't get in there like I need to. So yeah, just don't like that one. This one I did like. This is the Lancome Telescopic Clean Definition. I really loved these mascaras back when I was in high school. So I was looking for something that I would like, I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago. I remember buying this and I kind of just let it sit in my drawer forever. And I used it up, I started using it recently again, and I was like, this just doesn't do what it did for me back then. It does a really good job lengthening and like separating my lashes, but I get no volume with it, and I don't love that anymore. Next up is the It's a 10 Miracle Daily Conditioner, Nutrition for Your Hair. I am so glad that this is in this empties bin because this was in my shower for like 2 years. I was really trying really hard recently to get through all those halfsies, and this is one, as soon as I put it in my shower, I was like, oh, I'm sick of seeing you. Like, I don't like you anymore. It's like the thing that you break up with that just doesn't go away. So it worked. It worked good in the beginning. It worked really well, and I really do like the It's a 10 brand, most of their products. I mean, I don't think that I've gotten a product that I don't like from them. This is just gigantic. It's a huge thing, and this conditioner is so thick that you really don't need a lot, so it just lasts forever. So I would not repurchase it in this size again, but I would repurchase it in like the smaller like squeezy tube ones. Because, Next up is the Skin Purifying Mask by Tony Moly. I'm Real Seaweed Sheet Mask, yada, yada, yada. These are nice. They're okay. I don't feel like I've met a sheet mask that really works for me yet. I think they're kind of a little gimmicky. I keep buying them because I really want one to work for my skin. I just haven't, like, taken it off and felt like, oh my god, that is amazing. I mostly use these after I like wax my whole face. I do a mask like this to kind of soothe things down, and it does soothe the irritation from waxing, but as far as like skin benefits, I just don't see it. So I won't be repurchasing any more of those. I'm going to try to stay away from sheet masks just because I don't think they are really worth it anyways. Next up is the Bedhead Totally Beachin Mellow After Sun Conditioner. I really, really loved this product. It smells so good. This did a really good job at like deep conditioning. I would use this as like a treatment. I didn't use it as like a everyday thing, which is kind of like what it's telling you to do, is use it as like a treatment. I'm pretty sure Bedhead tests on animals, so I can't repurchase this, but I would. Next up is the La Vanilla The Healthy Deodorant. This is a freaking mess. I'm not even going to open it because it's like, I got annoyed with it and just kind of shoved it down in the cap, but I had this for a really long time. I wasn't using it as an everyday deodorant, and then when I went cruelty-free, I was, and by that time it had kind of dried up a little bit. So I don't know if this formula does dry up or if I just didn't use it in a good enough time that it kind of just spoiled on itself. So next up I have the Fabulous Franny Sweet Orange Essential Oil. I love the sweet orange smell. I will repurchase. I don't know if it'll be that brand. So next up is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I really do love this. This was a great one. I used this This is the first micellar water that I used, and I continue to use it for a really long time because I loved it, but I won't be buying it again because Garnier, it doesn't really smell like anything too. Garnier does test on animals. It sucks. This is the Beauty Protector Protect and Blonde Toning Shampoo. I love this shampoo. I got this in, I think, a Birchbox a while back before I canceled and just got around to trying it. But I love it. Like, I milked every little bit of this. I diluted this down and, like, used it as a toner, and it was still amazing even when I diluted it. It diluted the thickness of it, but it did not dilute the color. And any blondes out there or any redheads who are trying to stay on the cool side versus the warm side know how hard it is to find a good purple shampoo. It is really hard. I loved this. I'm pretty sure that they are cruelty free. I will double check before I purchase, but I will be repurchasing this. Next up is the, I don't know how to say this brand, Caudalie. I don't know, whatever. Vinosource Cream Sorbet Hydrating Moisturizing Sorbet. I really did actually like this. I liked this for more as like an everyday, like before I leave the house. If I didn't have makeup on, I would just throw this on after I washed my face. It was really nice. I did really like it. I don't know that I don't think this brand is cruelty free, and I don't know that I would repurchase this. It was nice, but I don't, now that it's been sitting in this bin for a couple months, like, I don't miss it. This is the Colgate Total Whitening Help Remove and Prevent Stains, blah, blah, blah. It's toothpaste. It was okay. It didn't do anything special. I didn't notice it whitened my teeth. It might have kept them white, but it didn't. I don't think it whitened on its own. I won't be repurchasing from Colgate because they do test on animals. And along with that same one, here's another one. This is the baking soda. Yeah, it's toothpaste. You know, it keeps my breath smelling, not like a crazy person. So here's some more mascaras. This is the Stila Major Lash Mascara. I really did like this one, which is surprising because it is like a fibrous mascara. I think the reason I liked this one, though, is because I went through a stage of like clumpy as hell lashes, and I really liked this one for that. I wouldn't repurchase that one, though. This is the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Mascara. I think I picked this up when that huge hype was going on around YouTube a couple years ago before I even had my channel. Yeah, I never liked it. The wand is just so huge. Like, I don't like huge wands like this, which is funny because my favorite all-time mascara has a giant wand. But this one, it's huge and it's rubbery, which I do like the rubber, but the freaking bristles are so tiny. You can't even see them. Like, you literally cannot even see them. Like, so yeah, no, that just did not work for me. It got all on my eyes. Like, it was just a big mess. Like, no, not my thing. This is the NARS, this is why it's in here. This is the NARS Firming Foundation. This used to be my absolute favorite foundation, but the packaging is like sticky now, and so like everything clings to it. It's disgusting. There is product still in here, but I'm done with it. This is the Goodnight Blend Healing Solutions Essential Oil. I love this smell. I will be repurchasing probably from this specific brand because I did like that blend. Next up is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I think that's how you say that. I don't know. I'm not sure what the shade is because it's rubbed off as like these always do. This is okay. It's definitely not creaseless. Like, it definitely creased. I don't have a lot of fine lines in my under eye, but I do have one that like you can't really see from far away, but up close I can see it. There's like one on each eye, and this fell right into it. This is one of those like beauty blender dupes. It's in here because I went to wet it and like use it on my face, and it was hard as a freaking rock still. It like barely got bigger, so it's just going away. I'm not even gonna like bother with it. Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I was really skeptical about this. I thought that you could just put any kind of lotion on when you're wet and it would work the same. But this did work better than any, because I did try that, you know, before I got this. I got this in one of those like sample bags from Ulta. And this really worked. I really loved this. Like, after I shaved my legs when I got out of the shower, I really loved this. I didn't like the scent. The scent smells like cheap lotion. You know, that like really like crappy smell. That's what this smells like. But it did really work and moisturize my legs really well. This is the Amika Triple RX Conditioner. See buckthorn berry and some other stuff that I can't pronounce. I really did like this. I would repurchase this. I highly recommend them. They are cruelty free. They have the Leaping Bunny on the back. This is the same thing, but this is the shampoo. I really did like this. It takes me a lot to get through a shampoo quickly. And I got through this without taking it out of my shower. Like, I bought it, I used it, I loved it. It was a win. So this is the Christopher Robin Mask Regenerating Mask with rare prickly pear seed. This was okay. Yeah, I don't like the smell of it at all. And I feel like it just didn't do enough for my hair for the price tag of this sucker. Like, this is expensive. This is the Urban Decay Brightening and Tightening Complexion Primer Potion. This was nice. It worked really well for my dry skin. It didn't move mountains, but it wasn't, you know, awful. I got through it, which is pretty impressive for primer. This is the BC Bonicare Hair Therapy by Schwarzkopf. It's the Oil Potion Liquid Oil Conditioner. This is really great. I did really like this for a really long time. I would go through several of these a month on clients at work, but I haven't bought it anymore since it is Schwarzkopf and they do test on animals. It was basically one of those things you had to shake up and you spritz it on your hair, and it was an oil. I liked that for my hair because my hair is very fine, and using like an oil on my hands, like, it could get really greasy really quickly. Also, I hate that oil feeling, so I'd have to wash my hands after every time, and like, this was just easy and convenient. It was the Dermalect, I think that's how it is. Rapid Repair Facial Moisturizer. I got this, I think, in an Ipsy. I really did like this. Like, it was like a blue color. It says it has chamomile, azul something, and collagen. It was really, really nice. Like, with my hair, I would use this at night before I go to bed. It's kind of like a night cream, like a heavier cream. I loved this. I used every little bit out of it. I'm going to look into this brand. This is the Kenra Platinum Revive Treatment Strengthening Mask. As far as a mask goes, it was okay. Like, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. It did what it needed to do. But I loved the smell of this. Oh! It says on the back, no animal testing. I'll have to look into that a little bit more and make sure it's not just, like, bull claims. Because if they do not test on animals, I will be running out and buying this. Because I loved it. Ah, this little sucker, like, really got me really angry. This is a Kat Von D Tattoo Brow Brush Tip Brow Pen. I loved how this, like, worked. Like, you could make, like, a really good looking brow out of, like, no hairs. Like, this is so thin and precise, and the color was, like, a perfect match that you could make a nice looking brow. The problem is, I used this literally one time after I got it, and then it was just done. Like, there was not, like, okay, that kind of looks like there's stuff there. But really, there's, like, nothing left to this thing, like, at all. Like, I go to put this on, like, my brows, and, like, nothing comes in. Not cool, Kat Von D. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes Mascara. This is, like, my holy grail mascara. I love it. I didn't expect to love it when I tried it, but I loved it. Like, I used the hell out of this mascara. I know, the wand's huge, and the irony is not lost in me that I hate these huge wands. But I don't know if you can see, like, do you see that the teeth on this thing, there's some that are long, there's some that are shorter, and then, like, within the long ones, there's also short ones. Like, so this thing, even though it's big, and it's big, but it's rubber, for one. Also, it really, and this, like, broke, this, like, sleeve thing broke, like, the second I bought it, which was annoying. Even though it is big, because of those long, like, rubber things, they really do grab my lashes, and I can get in there and just put them everywhere I want them to. Don't use this on the lower lash line. It's just too big. I tried. It doesn't work. But I love this mascara, and I have bought another one. So, yeah. That is my empties video. I am exhausted. I have a ton of stuff to do. This is 38 minutes long of recording time, so I have a lot of editing to do. Thanks for hanging in there with me and seeing all of my junk and going through my trash. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye. I feel like there's something on my nose that's itching me like crazy. I, like, blew in this, and that's when I everywhere. I felt like I was punching myself in the face. It was unsuckable. It sucked. It was suckable, alright. It sucked. So there's that. Next up, I have this Fabulous Franny. Is this the one? Oh, yeah. This is, like, full. I don't know why I threw this in here. It's not an empty.